It's just plastic. It's really just...
Ugh. Lindsay Lohan sucks. Or at least she would if I even knew what she was doing anymore. Whatever happened to Lindsay? She used to be one of the biggest teen idols on the planet, a genuinely talented actress and singer with a string of movie hits and a squeaky clean reputation to boot. But alas, not even she was safe from the curse of child stardom, and over the years started becoming more famous for a wild party and legal troubles, and her very complicated relationship with her parents. And then she just sort of disappeared. Lindsay Lohan was hardly the first celebrity to crash and burn their way out the spotlight, and certainly not the last. But it seems that the beginning of the end for a Hollywood career can be traced back to one very specific film. Not that one. Or that one. What the... I'm talking about Just My Luck. I could make a joke about the irony of the title and how Lindsay Lohan isn't so lucky anymore, but I'd rather win this £1,000 shopping spree. Wait, closing date 31st of December 2006? Oh, god damn it. I can't believe that instead of going out shopping, I'm stuck indoors watching a crappy chick flick, like usual. I guess that is just my luck.
Do you get it?
Ugh. This is Poindexta, and this is, ironically enough, just my luck. You can already tell this was made back when Lindsay was considered the second coming, because according to this opening scene, she's Jesus.
No umbrella?
Really think I need one?
Guess not.
That's not normal. She's a freaking member of the X-Men. Either that, or Lindsay Lohan managed to get high off Lucy's supercrack before filming. This young lady's name is Ashley, and she's the luckiest person in all of New York City. Her life is filled with nothing but freakishly optimistic occurrences, like showing up early for work, meeting an attractive man in an elevator while the one she missed before gets jammed, and bullshitting PR pitches to clients that actually result in her getting promoted.
I, too, had a really great morning. Apparently, Saturn is in line with Neptune.
Dana, you know those things aren't exactly factual, right?
Yeah, star signs aren't real, says the movie whose whole plot revolves around the idea that success and failure is based solely on chance. We're also introduced to Jake, played by Chris Pine. His life has been a total disaster ever since the Princess of Genovia dumped him, and he's since resorted to stalking people in the park while accidentally molesting passers-by.
So sorry. Look, I'm here. Let me help you up. Stop.
Help! Chris Pine is on top of me and his pants are falling down. This is a problem for some reason. But seriously, Jake is so down on his luck that his only real friend is Katie, his daughter, cousin, neighbour, niece, generic cute little girl sidekick. Sure, let's go for the last one. And he works as a janitor in a bowling alley while managing a quirky little upstart of a band named McFly.
McFly!
Oh my god. Jake? I hate to be the breaker of bad news considering how unlucky you already are, but this band of yours might be pulling the wool over your eyes as to how independent they are. Let's just say they're one of the biggest pop acts in the UK at the time of this movie's release, with several #1 singles and albums under their belt, and the youngest band ever to have an album debut to #1 since the Beatles. Maybe it's because I'm a Londoner that I find it hard to see McFly's a bunch of down and outs who can't even get a record contract. Or it's that their acting is more wooden than Pinocchio in a forest with a morning erection.
We can't go back home. We're this close,
Jake,
guys.
we haven't had any lucky breaks over here, and...
Yeah, poor Doug misses his mum.
Yeah.
He does. He cries every night.
Oi mate, if we keep emphasising our British accents like what we're doing, the Yanks won't notice how much our dialogue sucks, innit? At least their music's good. They're playing all their greatest hits, like 5 colours in her hair.
She's got a lip ring and 5 colors.
And
She's got a lip ring and 5 colors.
5 colours in her hair again. Seriously guys, you did release more than one song in your career. I swear you're just trolling Jake at this point. You know what? Let's go back to Ashley. What other female fancies can she advertise to the audience this time?
This isn't mine.
Whose is it? Sarah Jessica Parker's. What? Not kidding.
As Lindsay Lohan paraded around New York in my dress, I couldn't help but wonder, when is Poindexta going to work on that Sex and the City retrospective like she promised? Don't give me your lip, not Carrie Bradshaw. It's hard enough to do the fortnightly web series. It's even harder to sit down and watch every single episode of Sex and the City with an incompatible mental age.
Will you please tell her that I'm not lucky?
Well, we were voted prom queen at Franklin High.
So,
We went to Jefferson.
that doesn't mean anything.
What?
She's right, that doesn't mean anything. I'm British, I've never heard of those places before. I have no idea what she's talking about right now. Ashley's busy organising a masquerade-themed party for a record company owned by Mr. Damon Phillips, played by Faison Love. Now, he may seem like a hard-as-nails mogul, but it's tough to feel intimidated by someone who's obsessed with the more scatological things in life.
Baby made a poo-poo. Baby, your poo-poo's costing me. So even when I go poo-poo, I'm making money.
That's some expensive shit.
You were in Friday. Stop talking about poop. Ashley also manages to hook up her boss with her next-door neighbour, although her latest bout of success catches the eye of a fortune teller. What? Don't all the hottest parties have fortune tellers? Great. Next you'll be telling me they don't sacrifice chickens.
Good luck has always spun your way. Uh-oh. Be careful. Discount. The Wheel of Fortune. It is upside down.
That's bad?
Possibly. The cards are vague and mysterious.
Meanwhile, Jake sneaks into the party disguised as one of the dancers in order to convince Notorious B.I.G. to sign up his band. And then he has a chance encounter with Ashley and they immediately hit it off. I wanted to make out with Chris Pine first. I'll show that bitch. But as soon as Ashley and Jake kiss each other, something rather unusual happens.
My shoe. My dress. At least you're wearing underwear.
Ha! Just wait till you meet Paris and Brittany. You'll soon discover that underwear while partying is purely optional.
You okay? You alright?
That ain't okay, man. I'm alive. You saved my life.
Nothing, really.
No, it was something. There's got to be a way I can repay you.
I don't want to put you out or anything, but this band is exactly what you're looking for.
It's done.
Oh, you're signing McFly now, are you? Well, good luck beating Island Records in a bidding war, you doofus.
Is it me or did I just get lucky?
Oh, no actor alive is charming enough to say that line without making me cringe. Yeah, while Jake's career is taking off overnight, Ashley is literally choking in misfortune. And yes, the hindsight is a little too on the nose, especially when the cops show up to arrest her.
Is this about Sarah Jessica Parker's dress? Wait, no, I'm gonna give it back.
Look, the jokes I can make about Lindsay here are obvious as hell. And let's be honest, would have only really been funny like 10 years ago. So instead, I'm just going to have to make fun of the moments in this film that are uncomfortable in a more amusing way. Like this one.
You're a prostitute?
An escort. I thought you knew.
Hey kids, you want to see a movie about Lindsay Lohan and McFly and male hookers? Then go watch Just My Luck. It's rated PG, so you'll feel more mature for watching it. Ashley's humiliated boss immediately fires her ass, leaving her to spend the night in jail.
Is this your floor too?
What did you say?
Wait, you mean that women's prison isn't some big girly slumber party? Oh, I can't believe Bridget Jones' The Edge of Reason would lie to me like that.
She's got a lip ring and 5 cards.
Third time! That's the third time I've heard this band play that fucking song. I was happy at first because McFly were part of my childhood, but now I'm just getting annoyed. I know their appearance here is an attempt to make it big across the pond, but the movie doesn't even try to be subtle about it.
They have a fresh take on a retro sound, like early Beatles meets Blink-182.
I don't know why, but I suddenly have the strangest urge to listen to McFly. Ah! What was I talking about again? So yeah, in case you didn't get the plot by now, Jake and Ashley's lives have switched around so that he's getting everything he wants and she's the unlucky one. Except that the movie seems to have confused good luck with privilege and bad luck with uninterrupted suffering.
Do you mind if I go in and change now?
Hey, fellas! She wants to come in and change her clothes.
Her flooded, her possessions are destroyed, and she has no place to live. That's so not lucky. That's fucking horrifying. On the lighter note, take a look at Jake. He's so lucky he doesn't need glasses anymore. He's also got a brand new apartment and a hot girl blatantly throwing herself at him.
Some companies, they don't allow the employees to date each other. Here, they do.
Ooh, got a slit. I'm late for my erotic massage class. Catch you later.
Okay, normal women don't talk about erotic massages so casually. Flirting be damned. Even Mae West would think you're coming on a bit strong.
Why don't you phone your parents?
And admit defeat? No way.
Don't talk to your parents, Ashley. You don't want to get too realistic. You're in a chick flick, remember? You need to outset the serious problems with shenanigans.
Ash, are you okay in there?
And then she electrocuted herself. The end. Ashley miraculously escapes death while realising that the fortune teller from earlier might be responsible for everything and goes off to confront her.
Work your voodoo magic and give me my luck back.
Fine. Concentrate. Hey! Stop by! All right? He's back.
No, do not patronize me.
Joke's on you, Ashley. That was her reverse spell. And now she's just made you unlucky again with her psychic powers out of spite. That's what you get for being an ungrateful customer.
Did anything unusual happen at that party?
Well, I mean, I kissed a cute guy, but it's hardly unusual.
If he took it from you, but with a kiss, then it stands to reason.
What?
She should suck his dick. Hey, I'm just trying to help out here. You know what they say, when you're out of luck, you gotta suck. So Ashley decides that the only way she can get her life back is by kissing all the dancers from the party until her luck is restored. This goes about as well as you'd expect.
Sorry.
Remember when I said that Ashley was a nice, level-headed person? I was talking under the presumption that she wasn't fucking stupid. Her friends seem just as perplexed by her actions as I am, but they don't do anything to stop her. Then again, if they intervened too early on, we'd probably miss out on this necessary scene.
Hi.
Gay people, they sure do exist. Careful, movie. That progressive example of queer representation was almost as groundbreaking as LeFou. Don't worry, she's still got to date with that cute guy from the beginning. Maybe things will get better for her.
Would you look at that big, ugly, brown pile of...
Ashley.
Huh?
Meet my mother, the artist.
Wah.
Hi, Miss Pennington. You know, you look so much younger in person. Not that I mean you're old or anything.
Wah.
It's him.
What?
Now give me back my luck.
What the?
Come here.
Wah. Fuck this movie.
You know, I'm feeling kind of...
Wow, again, we get it. Ashley's life sucks now. What's she gonna do next? Steal the scraps off some person's plate in a cafe?
Man, that looks good. Are you done with that? No, that was a joke. I'm not gonna eat your scraps. Gosh. Maybe just some bacon.
This is just like Dan Aykroyd in Trading Places. And as funny as Dan Aykroyd in Ghostbusters 2016. I'm also confused as to why all of this awful stuff is happening to Ashley. I suppose it's building up to some tired older message about how money isn't everything and you should always be kind to those less fortunate than you. Or, to put it another way,
sometimes things that are expensive are worse.
However, Ashley wasn't exactly a bad person at the beginning of the film. Sure, she was pointlessly rewarded whenever she so much as breathed, but she was still nice to everyone around her, and at least tried to maintain the level head in spite of her charmed life. And while she isn't exactly being portrayed as unsympathetic here, the amount of shit she goes through is still pretty darn disproportionate compared to what we saw of Jake at the beginning. He was just an average guy trying to move up in the world, where Ashley is practically a bum. Calling her unlucky would be a horrible understatement. like, imagine going up to some starving children in a third world country and being all like, "Hi there, kids. What's that? You don't have any food or fresh water? Well, don't worry. That all just comes down to bad luck." Yeah, that joke was unnecessarily mean-spirited, but so is this story. Thankfully, Jake is the only person who takes pity on Ashley and decides to help her out by giving her his old job. And of course, this results in even more wacky comedic misadventures. Why the hell is she wearing heels inside a bowling alley? Oh, so she can fall flat on her ass. Now it makes sense. Also, remember when McFly were in this movie? They're back now.
Guys, listen! Carly, turn the radio up.
And so is this song. Ah, shut up! Go away! You know what? I take my nostalgia back. Fuck McFly. I was more of a busted girl anyway.
You scamper up that ladder and fix that light.
Well, I'm not so good with...
Thanks.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, I know what's going to happen. Can I take a guess? I'd love to take a guess. Well, I predict that Ashley is going to change her lights without any problems and her life isn't going to be in any danger whatsoever. Oh my god, thank you for saving me from that terrible slapstick. Now what I'm about to say may seem out of the ordinary, especially given how this whole show runs on the motto of chick flicks suck. But as bad as Just My Luck is, Lindsay Lohan and Chris Pine actually do have good chemistry together. And the strongest scenes in this film are the ones where it's just them on screen and no one else. Great acting, decent character development, they're not that bad at all. Wow, I can't believe I just said a positive thing about this film. The only way things could get any better would be if...
Was I in vain?
McFly are singing a different song! Hallelujah! Praise the Lord! Hail Satan too, just in case!
So, Jake, when are we going to hear this amazing follow-up?
When you guys write it.
They have to write their own songs? Oh no! Creative control? That's the worst thing a band could ever have. Next you'll be telling me they're all going to get paid fairly and equally? I swear to God, if this was Sony Music, they wouldn't put up with such barbarism. Ashley surprises Jake in the studio for Pepsi sponsorship, and we get our obligatory joke where one character makes a big dumb misunderstanding.
Oh, is that Katie?
Yeah. She's cute, huh?
Looks like a tramp.
What?
What?
Oh, Ashley, Jake's not talking about the sexy lady. He was talking about the little girl. Nora Ephron this ain't. Jake doesn't seem to be too bothered by this phone, and he shows just what a charming young gentleman he is by inviting Ashley to stay in his big cosy apartment.
We should get you some dry clothes. Here, let me get this.
Oh, thank you.
Jesus Christ, he's even offering to dry her clothes. What kind of modern-day Prince Charming bullshit is this? I know that the characterization of every love interest in any given movie, regardless of genre, is based almost entirely on wish fulfillment for the agenda of the usually heterosexual target audience, but this is getting ridiculous. Just because I'm a girl watching a romantic comedy and the leading man is played by Chris Pine doesn't mean I'm gonna fall for his good looks, okay? I am Poindexta. I am smart. Brains before beauty. That's my motto. Okay, I completely forgot what I was just talking about.
What is going on? Okay. Water off! Water off!
Oh god damn it, the demon's possessing the washing machine again. Might as well have a cutesy bubble fight, then I'll ward it off.
Oh, cool. Oh, am I interrupting something?
Yes, Katie, they were gonna fuck right in front of you. They both have a very specific, yet very illegal fetish. How do you people not hate me yet?
Jake tells me you're a loser.
I just thought we could...
What? I'm not a loser. Well, that's cool. I'm a loser too. I love these little marshmallow things.
Aw, aren't you just the most precious visual representation of Jake's compassion and Ashley's growing empathy. Jake's stressed out because the record company needs a new song out of McFly before their next concert. But that's okay, because one of Ashley's friends just so happens to be a songwriter. How convenient for the narrative.
You saved my life twice. Once at the Masquerade Bash and now.
I mean, ever since then, I've been about the luckiest guy in the world.
Look, come by my office.
Holy shit. The man who kissed her that night was Ben Affleck. Wait, Ron Jack Ryan. Ashley suddenly realises that Jake was the guy she's been looking for all along and smooches him once more to get her luck back. And believe it or not, it actually works.
Ta-da! Last one in stock and just my size. Lucky, huh?
You're like really pretty.
Thank you.
So you agree?
What?
You think you're really pretty?
But though Ashley's life is hunky-dory again, the same can't be said for everyone else.
The band isn't gonna do Maggie's song.
He thinks that new groups should only perform music that they've written themselves.
That's crazy.
No, it's just bad luck. I mean, if you dwell on all the bad things in life, you miss out on all the good things.
Ah, I see. So life is what you make of it, and all the good and bad things that happen are just a matter of perspective. But at the same time, luck is still the most important thing in the world, and magic is real. This is bugging me way more than it should. Actually, the one major thing that's bugging me right now is McFly's quote-unquote acting.
I'm so nervous,
Just My Luck is a movie about McFly, the same way Can't Stop the Music is a movie about the village people. They don't appear on screen very often, and when they do, they're forced to say the dumbest shit that only make their fictional selves look like brainless dorks.
I know you guys are nervous, that's fine. Just
Hold that thought. Good idea.
Remember other music movies like A Hard Day's Night and Spice World, where all the band members each had memorable individual personalities? Can't say the same thing about these bozos. One of them is so stupid he gets himself trapped under the stage.
Hey, has anyone seen Harry?
No, man.
Excuse me. Has anyone seen Harry?
No.
The drummer. Harry! Can't find Harry anywhere. It's not upstairs. It's the blues.
There's something you want to tell me, Jake?
We have a problem.
Congratulations, Harry! You've just added some pointless drama for the climax. But don't worry, because Ashley's had her inevitable change of heart and she rushes off to the concert to reunite with Jake and give him back her luck. And saliva.
No way! The freak went on without us.
I told you not to play this song!
I guess I'm not superstitious.
But your luck literally changed overnight thanks to a poorly explained fortune/magic spell. Just face it, Jake, your life is officially a Stevie Wonder song. So McFly's performance goes without any more slip-ups and everybody gets together afterwards to celebrate. Almost everybody.
Kiss him.
Kiss him!
I can't.
Please don't tell me you still believe in that star.
Oh my god, you've literally seen her luck change before your eyes. Girl, you may know how to write a song, but don't you know how to jog your freaking memory?
I gotta go.
What? Where are you going?
Grand Central. I'm gonna visit my parents for a bit. I have to sort things out.
Huh, good idea, Ashley. I mean, you are unemployed and broke. Going back to your parents is the smartest thing to do. And besides, sometimes it's okay to admit defeat and take some time apart away from everything in order to get your shit together and sort your life out, like a mature, grown-up adult would. Only joking! This is a romantic comedy after all, so of course Jake follows Ashley to the station and tries to convince her that she deserves to be lucky more than he does.
But I'll be fine without it.
How do you know that?
Because I'll have you in my life.
Just go for it, Ashley. He's Captain Kirk. Don't you want to tell everyone you're dating Captain Kirk?
Ew! Gross! You leave a kid sitting in a limo so you can make out?
Katie, what are you doing here? And how come you're a little brat now? Jeez, you had out the band backstage one time and suddenly you're too good for everyone else. Child stars. Am I right, Lindsay?
Why are you guys looking at me like this?
What's up?
Do I have to see Chris Hansen on you weirdos? So I guess that both of them kissing Katie on the cheek results in all the luck being transferred to her, which then leads to her winning a scratch card?
$25! No freaking way, I'm rich! Oh yeah, I'm rich!
Whoopee! This would be such a heartwarming moment if only we knew more about her life and understood why she deserved to be lucky. Oh well, congratulations, Katie. Hope Saw doesn't kidnap you on your way out.
Seems we still have our luck.
Who cares?
Absolutely.
I just wanna know.
It's funny because they're wet. How twee. That was Just My Luck and... Oh! See a penny, pick it up all day long. This movie sucks! Okay, saying it sucks might be a little harsh, but this film is incredibly unremarkable. Its hokey mystical premise sounds like it'd be better suited for a movie from the 60s, and although it certainly harks back to that era of Doris Day and Rock Hudson, the attempt to modernise superstitious beliefs just doesn't work. The supporting characters are pretty cliche too, and they don't all get enough screen time to grow beyond the living embodiments of cinematic plot points they so obviously are. The biggest positives are of course Lindsay Lohan and Chris Pine, who have great romantic chemistry together, and are just as charismatic and competent at acting as you'd expect them to be. However, the fact that they're both in this movie is probably the one thing about it worth remembering. That and McFly, that's really not saying much. Just My Luck may be sugary sweet stupidity, but not necessarily in a good way. After all, it did curse Lindsay Lohan's career harder than the black cat stepping on the crack while walking under a ladder 13 times, and that alone is unfortunate. Which reminds me, I was supposed to link this review back to Lindsay, wasn't I? I don't know. I have no idea what she's doing nowadays, and I don't feel like I'm rubbing salt on her wound or anything. Besides, I'd rather go back to watching Lindsay in good movies for a change, and considering the amount of crap I usually watch on this show, I probably deserve this. This is Poindexta, and...
She's got a lip ring and...
You know what? I changed my mind. Fuck Lindsay Lohan. This is